unconscious will devise the ways and means of bringing this about, even if they are traumatic to the conscious mind. Imagine what it would be like if we really adopted that perspective and we overlaid it across all of the tragedy and all of the things that we can't explain why they happened. Our unconscious mind is creating situations for us to come into deeper and greater integration in life. What does that do to the pain and suffering that you're experiencing now? It might not reduce it necessarily, but what it could do is it could bring a certain level of meaning to it. I know in my life, this perspective, what it's done is it's allowed me to create a container for the things that happen that are on the surface tragic, that seem like loss. And it allows me to trust that perhaps what I'm experiencing is simply a curriculum that my unconscious mind has devised for me so that I can step into a more whole and complete self, where I believe fulfillment, gratitude, and enjoyment of life ultimately live. And just because my conscious mind doesn't understand it when it's in the thick of it, my unconscious mind knows that I'm ready for it. So it devises this curriculum for me to go through it that ultimately pushes me into a better version of me. What if that's true with your breakup? In some ways, it's difficult, right? Because we've got to let go of the hope of the possibility with that person. Or perhaps we feel like we made a mistake because the relationship ended and we say, okay, well, it was a failure because the relationship ended. My argument there would say, well, listen, every single relationship will end in your life. Someone will die at some point, and we can't necessarily put the label of success on something by how long it lasts. Perhaps we can deem something, we can change the measurement of success and say it's a success because of what we were able to gain from it, what we were able to create with it. Oftentimes it might not be what we create with the other person, but maybe the meaning and the story that we wrap around it after it's over.